So what is up, guys? Welcome to some Vanguard news. We have Murakumo Wave 2 cards finally revealed, and our calculations were correct on the break ride, and Hyakki Vogue does get an amazing update. Let's go over this. So, break ride. When rode upon CB1, your Vanguard gets plus 10k. Call 2 clones of the Vanguard outside of your deck, so obviously clones out of the deck, and give them boosts. So 11k boosters, wow. At the end of the turn, return both to your hand. That's nice. So he turns the shirayukis into boost units now, so now you can play some 10ks and those will hit 21, so that's even better. So more of those 10k Vanguards hitting those numbers is like really nice. I guess, yeah, pretty much, yeah. I mean, this definitely is an amazing unit for Murakumo. So now Shirayuki can be your ultimate PG source of playing defensive. Stay out of the kill code. And that's when it comes to Schwarzschild. I mean, once you have like the 3 PGs, you try to stop the Schwarzschild crit, and so on and so forth. So that's good. Get as many of those Shirayukis as you can. So Hyakki Vogue reverse. CB2, lock 2. This turn, 3 of your Hyakki reverse units can attack from the back row and get 10,000 power, so they're 21k hitters regardless. When placed, CB1 to call a Hyakki reverse from outside of your deck, and at the end of the turn, return it to your hand. So pretty much what they want you to do is, I mean, I guess this is how they're trying to say, like, you won't really need to boost columns for 21k magic numbers, so there's no power creep, and you can put 2 intercepts in the front, and then you can put 3 Hyakki Vogues in the back, and all of them can attack with 21k, so you know you don't need to boost this turn. So there's a lot of interesting things when it comes to Hyakki Vogue. The reason why they say lock 2, because they didn't want you to get 5 freaking attacks on the Vanguard. Locking 2 limits you to the Vanguard 1 and the 3 Reaver, which is 4 attacks. So they didn't want you to get 5 attacks. They'd rather you just lock the 2. But it's nice that Hyakki Reverse can attack from the back row. That's a nice new gimmick, and that is a great update for this unit for Zero's format. So you just lock the 2 front row intercepts, and then you can just attack with all your Hyakki Vogues. 1, 2, 3, 4, just an attack powered all the way in the back for 21k. And if you hit a trigger, you just give it to the back row unit. You run a stand trigger, give it to the back row unit. That's so funny. Anyways, we get a couple more cards. See a double rare card there, so let's see. I guess this is all in order. Stealth Beast, Bandit Ape. When an attack hits a Vanguard, put this unit into the bottom of your deck to draw 1. Wow, that's pretty good. It's a G3 that puts itself at the bottom, and you draw another card. Wow, that is a very random plus, and I kind of like that. It's like, get rid of your G3 and draw 1 card. That's actually really good. Never mind. I'm like, okay, Murakumo Wave 2 is looking pretty promising, actually. When an attack hits a Vanguard, oh, we get a countercharger now. Wow. That's really good. We get a countercharger. Stealth Beast White Mane. So now we'll be able to do Shirayuki plays even easier. So definitely get those countercharge plays in so you have 3 CB. After you CB3, then you have CB2, and there's your 4, and then bada bing, bada boom, you countercharge. If you can get like 2 big countercharge hits in, I mean, then your Shirayuki play is like unstoppable. That means you'll be able to block 3 attacks guaranteed without waiting for the 5th damage. So that's awesome. Cape Stealth Rogue Shano. When an attack hits, you may bounce this unit. Oh, okay. I mean, alright. I guess. Stealth Beast Metamorphox. When placed on... Oh, shit! They're doing it! Oh man, Hyakki Vogue's gonna be nuts. You can unlock a unit. Oh shit. That's gonna be interesting. You can unlock like the back row, give yourself the 5 attacks. Well, since all your Hyakki Vogues are gonna be able to attack, you can actually, funny enough, this requires a lot of thinking. They legit gave us the Hyakki Vogue ultimate combo, but it is very tricky to pull off. You're going to be able to lock 2. You already have the floaty effect that all your Hyakki Vogue reverses can attack. So technically, you need to have... You have the 3. You need to have pretty much 1 slot open. So you can technically get the 5 attacks on the Vanguard. You play this. You play the booster, but you tag it out for like a G2 to attack with at other intercepts. But all the Hyakki Vogues will be able to attack the Vanguard. So this was like 4th damage. I don't see your opponent lasting. That is legit 4 attacks on the Vanguard that are guaranteed hits. So, holy crap, they are giving us a combo with Metamorphox with Hyakki Reverse, which means there's going to be a lot of... You'll be able to do 5 attacks, never mind. Because all you need to do is call 2 Hyakki Vogues in the back. They'll be able to be used. You're going to lock 2. You're going to play this by not putting anything in one rearguard circle, so you unlock another Hyakki Vogue. So you lock the 2 Hyakki Vogues that you, I guess, call with the Break Ride, and then you're going to unlock it with the booster. So that means now you have even more oomph. You're going to play more Hyakki Vogues, which can lead up to legit... Oh my god, that's like a guaranteed attack hitbacks on the van. Especially if this is 4th damage, folks. If he's at 4th damage, I don't think he's going to live through the Hyakki Vogue play. That is a lot of crap going on in one turn. So they gave us an amazing Hyakki Vogue combo for Murakumo. This is nutty. This is like last damage push, and that's crazy enough. It's better to do it at 4th damage, because in the end, one trigger won't save them, because every Hyakki Vogue is going up to freaking 10k. But judging from this, there's a reason why it's CB2, Lock 2, and only 3 of them get it. But they're trying to give us the play in general. But you can turn some Hyakki Vogues into boosters, and some can be the attackers. And, I mean, doesn't really change the fact only 3 Hyakki Vogues get to attack, so I don't think they were going to give us that oomph. But the 3 Hyakki Vogues are nice. You still attack with whatever unit you unlock in the front row, so the front row can attack something. So that way you kind of still give yourself those... You know, you have the 3 attacks in the back, the 4th attack in the front, and the Vanguard attack. So right there is already good enough. You just need the 3 Hyakki Vogues. I mean, I'm pretty sure the columns are going to be prepped in a certain way because he only gives it to 3. It's not like all Hyakki Vogues. So you have to have 3 Hyakki Vogues prepped so they get the effect. So yeah, you can't really lock 2 front rows because then you can't like do the unlock mechanic, and that's what's going to kill it. But there is a lot you're going to be able to do. You'll still be able to unlock a unit, but as long as the Hyakki Vogues can attack from the back, you're good to go there. You just need like a good 3 to like really swing with. That's why they kind of made this like all over the place. But at least they gave us an unlocker so we can unlock the unit after locking 2. So that's good enough to give us those attacks. So still 4 attacks on the Vanguard if you have 3 of these in the back. As long as you unlock 1 front row, you're good to go. Unlock it. You're pretty much good to go. All you need are like the 3 Hyakki Vogues in the back, like I said, and that's pretty much it. But it's a little bit tricky to kind of play this out because then it's just the 3 Hyakki Vogues in the back row attacking, so that's only 4 attacks still. Dang it! I thought there was going to be hope for this, but it's okay. I mean, I was trying to think it out. Obviously, my brain don't work so good for that. I did not put that all together. It's still only going to be 3 Hyakki Vogues attacking from the back row. But yeah, definitely the 3 Hyakki Vogues definitely have to be in the back, so it's still like 4 attacks. So you got to try to kill what you can. Unless you give 2 Hyakki Vogues, you can like give 2 of the Hyakki Vogues in the back row, like the attack and unlock a card, or I don't know. It's not flying by. But I'm guessing break right turn, you're going to have the 2 Hyakki Vogues. CB1, you're going to call it another one, and then you're just going to lock like 1 back row, and then, lock the 2 back rows, and then all your Hyakki Vogues can attack, or you're going to just play the 3 Hyakki Vogues in the back, and then it's just like 4 attacks with Hyakki Vogue in general. Stand triggers, definitely a must for this type of play because the Hyakki Vogues restand and they'll get like 26k. So, this is when I start to look at the restand more clearly. Definitely strong. I was really just playing a game in my head and did not turn out well. I thought the unlock would have worked, but I'm like, we're locking 2. It's not enough to like actually prep the play even properly. Alright, next. Delphine Gashado Kuro. Until the end of the turn, all clones of this unit get 5,000 power. It's a bot deck, a rear guard. Until the end of the turn, all clones of this unit get 5,000 power. Okay, so he needs clones, so it's the G3. Stealth Beast, Gigantoad. During your turn, if you have another built Stealth Beast, Gigantic Toad, gain 3k. Okay. Stealth Rogue Summoning Jiraiya. CB1, remove this unit from the game to call Stealth Beast Gigantoad from outside of your deck. I'm assuming the Stealth Beast Gigantic Toad is the freaking Is it the G3? Yes, the G3. So he calls it G3 outside from the deck. So he makes like a unit you can actually smack with, I guess, if you didn't have boosters. DeMarco Stealth Rogue Greninja. When an attack hits a Vanguard, this unit is boosted. CB1 to call a clone of this unit and remove from the game at the end of the turn. Oh, Greninja is the 9K. Okay, this is going in order. Gotcha. So the Stealth Rogue Summoning Jiraiya is the G1. You can see me remove this from the game, then call it G3, but I don't see that happening. Demonic Hair Stealth Rogue Greninja, which is the G2. When an attack hits a Vanguard, this unit boosted. When an attack hits, and this unit is boosted. You can see you want to call a clone and remove from the game at the end. So it's an extra attack prep without like all the Murakumo nonsense. It's a CB1, but again, more attack, more priorities. Just set up one booster column. Kind of like you're playing like a wild hitter play. Just have a booster for the other side. So that's neat. I guess that's neat. I mean, technically, you could use this, boost it with the Murakumos and all that nonsense. But those are like 1800s. Sometimes that's not enough because you need the 1900s. Alright, so there's that. Next, Bangansa Stealth Road Sukurak. Move this unit to an open rear guard circle. No one's going to use that. Delphine Midnight Crow. When placed, counterblast 1 to call Delphine Midnight Crow. At the end of the turn, remove that unit. So they're getting us units that just call units, but that's an 8K, I believe. It's not going to help. Stealth Beast Million Rats. When placed, CB1. Call a rat and then remove it. So it's just a bunch of commons that just call like outside the deck. And a G3, one play, CB1 called a 10K unit from outside. Give it boost at the end of the turn, remove it. So it's a basic Murakumo. Anyways, next. Stealth Beast Spellhound. A rear guard self ping. Yeah, okay. So we get an 8K self damager. Okay, that's good. That's interesting actually. Truth-Seeking Stealth Road Amakusa. When it attacks Vanguard, 5K, Rear Guard 2K, so we went over those types of units. Stealth Beast Chain Geek. During your turn, if you have 4+ rear guards, this unit gets 3000 power. This was one of those 11Ks you would use with Murakumo, so it's like if your opponent does play a 10K shield and you have this, you'll be able to hit the magic number with Magogetsu's Ride Chain. Stealth Beast Deadly Dagger. When it boosts, the boosted unit has a clone of the Vanguard. This unit, so whatever clones, it becomes a 9K booster. And Angelica of Wisdom, the break ride, is going to be the next rank award in Japan. So prepare for that. So if you don't pull 4 of her, congratulations. There's going to be a rank award for her with some sleeves, and you're good to go. You don't pull Minerva, but you're going to get the break ride. So that's nice. So all in all, part 2 wave is looking pretty spicy. Honestly, a G3 that returns to draw a card. This means you'll be able to actually make this your heal check and draw it. So that's it, guys, for now. If you're good, stay safe. I'm outie. Until next time, we'll discuss this further.